Estonia, a small but historically rich country in the Baltic region, is home to a diverse population that has been shaped by centuries of migration, conquest, and cultural blending. Its people reflect a unique mixture of indigenous traditions and influences from neighboring nations, resulting in a society that is both resilient and modern. Understanding the ethnic groups that populate Estonia provides insight not only into the country's history but also into its current social and economic landscape, from housing to employment opportunities and quality of life. The largest group in Estonia is the ethnic Estonians themselves, making up about 68.7% of the population. Their ancestry traces back over 1,000 years, rooted in the Finno-Ugric language family, closely related to Finnish and distant from the Indo-European languages surrounding them. Estonians have endured centuries of foreign domination, including Danish, German, Swedish, and Russian rule, which profoundly influenced their culture, architecture, and social structures. Despite these challenges, they maintained their language, folklore, and traditions. Traditional festivals such as the Song and Dance Festival, held every 5 years, are a testament to their enduring national pride. In modern times, Estonians are known for embracing technological innovation, with Estonia becoming a global leader in digital governance. Many Estonians choose to remain in rural villages to preserve their connection to nature and traditional farming practices, while cities like Tallinn offer modern amenities and professional opportunities. The average house price in rural areas is about €1,000 per square meter, approximately $1,070 USD, while in Tallinn prices can reach €4,000 per square meter, or around $4,280 USD, reflecting both the demand and quality of urban living. The Russian minority is the second largest ethnic group in Estonia, accounting for around 24.8% of the population. Most Russians arrived during the Soviet era, particularly to industrial cities such as Narva, where Russian culture remains dominant even today. This community has maintained its language, religion, and traditions, with Russian Orthodox churches, schools, and cultural centers acting as hubs for social life. Many Russians originally migrated to Estonia for work, as industrialization under Soviet rule provided numerous employment opportunities, and some were resettled during broader Soviet population movements. Following Estonia's independence in 1991, some Russians stayed for economic reasons, drawn by property ownership opportunities and access to Estonia's growing economy. Housing in Russian-majority areas like Narva tends to be more affordable than in Tallinn, averaging €1,500 per square meter, roughly $1,600 USD. Today, Russian Estonians often navigate a dual identity, balancing integration into broader Estonian society with preservation of their linguistic and cultural heritage. Ukrainians represent a growing and increasingly visible community in Estonia, particularly following recent conflicts in Eastern Europe. Historically, Ukrainians have migrated to Estonia for work, education, and security, and the recent influx of refugees has accelerated this demographic change. Ukrainians bring vibrant cultural traditions, including music, cuisine, and religious practices, enriching Estonia's cultural landscape. Many established businesses participate in local communities and contribute to Estonia's labor market, particularly in service industries and construction. Housing for Ukrainian families varies depending on the city, with average prices around €1,800 per square meter, or about $1,930 United States dollars. This community is known for strong family networks and active community engagement, often creating their own cultural centers and educational programs to preserve language and traditions for younger generations. Belarusians in Estonia form a smaller but significant community. Many arrived in Estonia to escape political repression and instability in Belarus, particularly after periods of government crackdowns and civil unrest. Belarusians often bring a focus on arts, music, and intellectual engagement, enriching Estonia's cultural diversity. They frequently participate in literary circles, art exhibitions, and cultural events, connecting with both Estonians and other minority groups. Average housing costs in neighborhoods with Belarusian populations are roughly €1,700 per square meter, approximately $1,820 USD, making these areas accessible to new residents seeking stability and community. Belarusians often settle in smaller towns or suburban areas, where housing is affordable, while maintaining ties to urban centers for work and cultural activities. Finns, although fewer in number than Russians or Ukrainians, have a long historical and cultural connection to Estonia. The shared Finno-Ugric roots mean language and cultural similarities make integration easier for Finns moving to Estonia. Many Finns relocate to Estonia for work, often taking advantage of cross-border business opportunities, as Estonia is economically competitive while offering lower costs of living. Coastal towns and islands are particularly attractive to Finns seeking leisure, vacation homes, or permanent residence. Average housing prices in these areas are approximately €2,500 per square meter, around $2,680 United States dollars, reflecting high demand in scenic and culturally familiar regions. Finnish residents contribute to the economy not only through employment and investment but also through cultural exchange, festivals, and education, enhancing Estonia's international connections. Other smaller communities, including Latvians, Germans, Jews, Armenians, Azerbaijanis, and Poles, also play a crucial role in Estonia's multicultural landscape. Many of these groups arrived centuries ago through trade, political alliances, or as refugees during periods of turmoil in Europe. Germans historically influenced Estonia's urban architecture, legal systems, and education, while Jewish communities brought scholarship, commerce, and religious traditions. Armenians and Azerbaijanis often establish businesses and cultural associations, contributing to Estonia's diversity and international awareness. Housing in neighborhoods with diverse populations averages around €2,000 per square meter, or about $2,140 United States dollars, reflecting a mix of urban and suburban affordability. Each community maintains its own schools, cultural organizations, and social networks, ensuring that their heritage remains alive while interacting with broader Estonian society. Migration to Estonia is driven by a combination of economic, political, and personal reasons. The country offers a stable economy, digital infrastructure, and relatively low cost of living compared to Western Europe, attracting professionals, entrepreneurs, and families seeking security and opportunity. Housing remains a key factor, with urban centers providing modern apartments and rural areas offering larger homes at lower costs. Additionally, Estonia's open and welcoming society encourages cultural exchange, making it easier for immigrants to integrate while maintaining their unique identities. This combination of factors has allowed Estonia to build a vibrant, multi-ethnic society that honors its indigenous roots while embracing newcomers from across Europe and beyond. Estonia's identity today is inseparable from the stories of its people. The interplay between majority and minority groups, historical influences, and modern migration patterns creates a dynamic social landscape. From the Estonians safeguarding centuries-old traditions to Russians maintaining their linguistic and cultural presence, Ukrainians and Belarusians seeking stability and opportunity, Finns engaging in economic and cultural exchange, and smaller communities preserving their unique heritages, Estonia reflects a microcosm of European history and modernity. The country's housing market mirrors this diversity, providing entry points for different groups based on economic capacity and location preferences, with urban centers commanding higher prices and rural or coastal areas remaining more affordable. The average housing prices across Estonia reflect both opportunity and access, ranging from $1,070 USD per square meter in rural Estonian areas to over $4,280 USD in central Tallinn, offering a spectrum that accommodates the needs of a diverse population. By understanding the histories, movements, and contributions of these groups, one gains a deeper appreciation for Estonia's social fabric, where past and present intersect to create a country that is uniquely resilient, diverse, and forward-looking.